Alright, what's going on guys? It's GCP here, and in today's video I want to talk about the possibility of the next Black Ops game being a reboot of the Black Ops series. Now personally, I would prefer that the games go in succession, so it being actually Black Ops 5 rather than a reboot, because we are seeing this reboot culture not only in gaming, we've been seeing it in the movie industry, and honestly I just think these people lack originality. I think it's lost now. I think people are running out of ideas and they're going back to that nostalgia and playing on that nostalgia that people so hold dear to themselves. So for example, they did it with the Modern Warfare series, as we can see in Modern Warfare 2019. We are seeing that as a reboot. And don't get me wrong, even though the game did play on the heartstrings of a lot of people, it was basically the name Modern Warfare that got people purchasing the game. That's quite evident. And even though the multiplayer kind of sucked in my opinion, Warzone did redeem it, and that's basically all I've been playing. But I will say, if they did reboot the series for Black Ops, which by the way is my favorite over the Modern Warfare series, I absolutely loved Black Ops 1, Black Ops 2, all the Black Ops games to be honest, Black Ops 1 being my favorite. If they did bring it back, what I would like to see, now again, like I said before, I would prefer them to go the Black Ops 5 route, but it seems like all, signs are pointing towards it being a reboot rather than Black Ops 5. I would prefer them to have a lot of the fan favorite streaks that we had in Black Ops 1 that made it so good. If they had Blackbird, Chopper Gunner, and Dogs, my goodness, it's over. It's over. Like, there's no question that would be such a hot seller. It would be insane. I would go crazy, because if I get to play and relive those moments, and this is again playing on my own nostalgia as well, and then they know this so well, they do it so well. They know that these are popular games and they know it will sell because they're so popular. But if they do, they should make Blackbird, Chopper Gunner, and Dogs a thing in there, and it would be absolutely, like, there would be no question that game would sell, because that was such an iconic trio of streaks. I don't think there was anything better than that, in my opinion. Now, I have also heard that Modern Warfare 2 Remastered is apparently in the works, and it's been leaked that it was going to be campaign only, but according to the Gaming Revolution, which is a famous leaker himself, which he has, let's be honest, he has an inside source, which I'm actually surprised has not been caught yet. He has some COD insider who is feeding him this information, but that's for another commentary. Basically, he said that multiplayer will be coming as well, because on South Korea's, like, somewhere in South Korea, I guess it was leaked that the multiplayer, or excuse me, the campaign was raided or something like that. So that begged the question on whether or not multiplayer was coming. But he, this was on Twitter, he said that it's coming, meaning the multiplayer is coming. So that has me believing that they do have now, I guess, semi-confirmed, because I guess he's a pretty credible source, right? He's been pretty correct on all of his leaks. It's rare that he's been wrong, that Modern Warfare 2 Remastered will have multiplayer in addition to the campaign, which is kind of intriguing. As we know, with this whole virus situation and the pandemic thing going on, shutting down businesses and just slowing, the release of, games and, businesses and movies and basically everything, it shut down everything. Will this delay the new Call of Duty that's supposed to come out later this year? Meaning the Black Ops Reboot or Black Ops 5, whatever they decide to name it or come out with. If that is the case, if they do delay it, will they release Modern Warfare 2 Remastered? And if they do, would you guys be okay with that? I would rather they release that or have some other game in its place than push out this new Black Ops game unfinished or rushed, because we already know what happens when they push out a game that's rushed. I mean, Modern Warfare 2019 is pretty evident of that. I mean, honestly, the game is filled with a lot of bugs. It seems like it is not quite finished. So if you want a game to come out polished, you need to give these developers enough time to be able to develop their games properly, so that way we're not playtesting the game when it comes public. The playtesting process should be before the game comes out, right? You would think. But it seems like this whole time that we have been playing Modern Warfare 2019, especially the multiplayer, has been a whole playtest. It's just been a whole playtest session. And it's pretty obvious to me that they spent a lot more time in Warzone, the Battle Royale, because that seems a lot more polished than the multiplayer. And you can tell. You can definitely tell. Warzone is a lot more polished, the way the game, I think, should have been for the multiplayer. They spent a lot more time, invested a lot more time in the Battle Royale than they did the multiplayer. And again, like I said before, it's pretty evident. There's just so many bugs that they had to fix, go back and fix, so many updates that they have to do or had to do, and they're still constantly doing because people are still finding bugs to this day. And you know, just a lot of stuff that you could tell was not properly play tested or worked on. So to me, I think they should definitely delay the release of the new Black Ops game if they want to have a game that is indeed polished and something that is quite playable, and will actually hold people for the long run. So if they decide to release Modern Warfare 2 Remastered, I wouldn't even be mad. But anyways, let me know your guys' thoughts down below. What do you guys think? Should they delay it or should they just release it unfinished? With that being said, let me know all of your thoughts down below. If you guys enjoyed the video, make sure you guys hit that like button. If you're new to the channel, hit that subscribe button, and I'll catch you guys on the next one. With that being said, this is GCP signing off.